not as far as I thought, though. I was visualizing
No,
much further from the street.
I have the side door as well, but I have a lock on there now. Because it's just me now, so
Oh, you said.
Oh yeah, the whole backyard is all
Look
wonderful.
at it! It looks so much better!
Yeah, and I did all
There's a
that.
hot tub!
Oh yeah, it works,
That's so cool!
it works wonderfully. I'm in there almost every night.
I love the little pond and the like waterfall thing.
That works, it's just, but
I mean, it's summer.
I don't have it turned on
Yeah, it's
because
summer.
it's also,
What's the point?
it's just me here, so.
Right, what's the point?
If I had somebody to,
Entertain.
exactly.
Yeah, you need the aesthetic.
But the hot tub works great, and it's an old one, so it goes above 104.
Oh my god.
I have it pretty much set around 105, 106, so it's a nice temperature.
Moist.
And it's complete, quiet. It's pretty quiet back
this
here.
tool. I think I just need the normal. Because I just saw you not too long ago.
Yeah,
What did I charge you?
I think maybe 250.
Okay, cool, yep. Because I wanted to make sure, I was like not sure if I charged you 300 because I hadn't seen you in a long time,
Mm-hmm.
or if I just kept it at 250. But 250 is what you should be charged because it's a return visit and everything like that too. So
Yeah, I can't remember. It was 250 or 300.
good, yeah. But 250 is what it is, so that's great.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, so I don't have to tuck much in. It's just gonna be sewing. Good,
yeah.
we're good. Okay, get your hands out of there.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Yeah, I got poker night tonight,
Oh yeah.
so it's just small buy-in with my
Well,
tennis
see, are you going
friends.
to do it here or are you gonna go there?
At a friend's house.
Okay, I was gonna say, well, you could turn your fucking thing on. Your aesthetic pond.
Yeah, maybe one of these months have everybody
For
down
poker
here.
night.
Last time it was at the surgeon's house. So
Did I tell you? I think I told you this when I very first came here, the very first time to do your hair, but I went to look at a house, like to rent a room from somebody, like literally right on the corner right there. It was like, I think it was maybe 15 numbers down. It's just around the far corner.
it's a good spot.
Yeah, it was like a guy who was way too like adulty for me and my kid, you know.
He's probably dead right now. There's a lot of homes in this area that are filled with old people, and they keep. It's that time where they just start dropping like flies.
It's weird. So you know, Florida used to be that the like God's waiting room, where all the old people would go and wait to die.
And now it's,
Like here. It's weird. Florida must have gotten too hot or too crowded.
Just add way more meth than alligators.
Yeah. You know what's weird is meth actually didn't take over Florida until pretty recently. Like maybe in the last like 7 years.
I think the meth now is just stronger than it was 20 years ago.
We just had coke and crack. Crack was still in Florida. I mean, it probably still is there. Like the crackheads in Florida are determined. They like their crack.
Yeah, man, if they can survive the heat and the alligators and still do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have first-hand knowledge of it. Like my mother's lives her life that way. That's why we don't speak.
Yeah.
Complicated, crazy Floridians.
Keep all of those out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I have nothing to do with any of those people.
Floridians, alligators, meth, keep it all out.
All gone, yeah. I put it in the rearview mirror and never looked back. Like, for real. I left in 2017 and I have not even visited.
Yeah, it's like only one family, close family that I'd go to Florida for, and they're like getting near the billionaire mark. So, you know,
It's nice to visit.
Be a nice,
It's worth it.
it'd be a kind of cool trip kind of thing.
Yeah, I want to go. I'm planning on, selling. Did you tell you I'm selling everything I own? And I'm like getting another mobile home situation. Like I want to be back on the road.
I think I remember you saying something about you were shifting towards that
Mhm.
design.
Yeah, so that's like, I ultimately want to get like, I want to have a little bit of luxury, but not like, I don't need fancy pants, you know, stuff, but I really like to have something that I can keep clean and like, you know, spend my time keeping clean and doing, you know, I like to clean, I like to do my shit in my house, I just really do. And when I don't have space to organize, I go mentally crazy, and that's why I'm so mentally crazy in my house, is because I don't know how to create organization from piles of things. So I need to have like shelves and shit already there so that I can just put the stuff away where it goes, where it should go. But me having to like invent,
It's a hard situation in this house.
yeah, and you don't have a lot of furniture in here either, too. You know,
Yeah, especially since the top half is
not yours.
not mine and a dead man's.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just like I've cleaned it. You know,
It's really clean in here, dude.
I've
No, I
stockpiled a
literally
few
listen.
things,
When
but-
I've made a mental note of this like 2 or 3 times, that's what I was gonna tell you how proud I was of you actually, because it's really clean considering you're just a guy living here all by yourself. Like you are really like not in making a mess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, this summer has been gnarly outside with the fucking cicadas pissing all over the damn place. Did you know they pee?
No, I didn't know that.
It was a new study this year by Georgia University, I think, and with the record amount of cicadas that showed up, this particular cicada this summer, because they're all different.
Yeah, there was like a huge
They,
mass exodus of.
so there, you know, there's, let's just say there's 1,000 per tree. I have like 600 or 700-foot trees out here, and I clean the whole place, and then in the morning it'll look like an army of slugs just like, you know, ran across the whole deck.
Just
And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, where the slugs at? Whatnot?
Like, where is this coming from?
And then, you know, I looked outside one day and just noticed like a bunch of streams coming down. It looked like it was raining, but it wasn't raining. I'm like, what
No,
the
it
hell?
was piss, literally.
It was
It's on your head and call it rain.
sugar. It was sugar piss, because they take the sap from the trees and shoot it out their butts.
Like those
and,
aphid things that feed the ants. Have you seen those?
Yes.
They like,
yeah, it's like those, but like way more.
oh god.
Most cicadas just do it dribble style. Well, these guys eat so much sap that they just like
They're squirting.
They
like
have
a squirt gun.
They have to squirt, and to just, you know, get it all out.
Yeah, so they don't explode.
Yeah, so it's like a crazy amount of sugar piss.
Oh my god. Did you get it on you?
Probably, more times than not.
Grody, dude.
It's just sugar.
I know, but it's sugar that went through the body of a creature.
Yeah,
A
but
biological being.
I've showered since then.
Oh, I'm not worried about touching it. I'm just worried for you. Like, ooh, getting rained on. Your rain.
Rain on me. Yeah, so that, you know, I like to keep the backyard clean, front yard clean. It's
Dude,
just
any other
keeping
dude would have
keeping
like beer
everything-
cans everywhere,
Oh,
piled
yeah.
up all around the freaking stairs over there.
Goodness, no. Trash cans around.
Yeah, no, you're doing a really great job.
I barely
Yeah.
even make any trash. I don't even.
I was just gonna say, you're like, that's why I said you're not making a mess. You're just kind of like keeping to your little areas. That's really great.
I think I get like trash picked up needing like one bin every 3 weeks, if that.
I wish I knew what that was like. I know, like a garbage bag every day. Fucking kid feeding him and the dog.
Yeah, I keep heartbeats to a minimal here.
You don't even have a kitty cat?
Nope. I mean, I would love a dog kind of thing, but I travel way too much. I'm only here
It would
temporarily
be a
as well.
huge expense on you, and it wouldn't be good for the dog's well-being to not be with this person.
Yeah, if I was here forever, then yes, but I need more land and a beach or something, and
Yeah,
then I'll get like 10 dogs.
I'm moving, finally.
Where to?
I can't tell you the name because I'm on the live stream right now, but close to here. Like a lot closer to here.
Like in the western areas?
Honestly, I don't really remember, but it's really close. It's pretty close. Like, I mean, it's about an hour away, maybe. But it's not like the fucking drive over the passes and stuff, which is like so tedium. It's not anywhere near like the same kind of drive. Plus, I'm gonna be able to sell my bus.
Well, if it's anywhere near Oak Ridge, that has a hot springs that I really like to go to, but
I don't remember where it's near. Honestly, I just went out there like 2 or 3 days ago. Hold on, I'll tell you. I just need it. Do it real quick, so no locations.
yeah, they required investment, so they.
Are they all closing down?
Sort of. They're just bleeding out. I think somebody else is gonna replace them all. They're just bleeding them dry.
Yeah, that's what she's trying to do to me, dude. That's 100% what she's trying to do to me. Been trying to do to me is bleed me until I'm willing to accept the lowest possible offer. She's like, you know, making me wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, thinking that I'm just sitting there at my property suffering. But like, if I move, I'm gonna just like move. I'm gonna wait for her to pay me the money that I want instead of take a payment plan or whatever. Because I just want to be done with her. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to extend our connection any longer than is necessary because of, you know, our dynamic and stuff. So the sooner I can get away from it. But yeah, she originally, I asked her for $45,000 for my share of the property. The property's easily double that. So I asked her for 45 and she was like, I can give you 15. I was like, no. And so we agreed on 28. And just to get me out, I was like, if you can come up with 28 fast, then, oh, you don't have that. If you can come up with 28 fast, then I'll take it. You know, otherwise I want 45. And so she was like, okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. So she's been trying to come up with this 28. And like, I really want to get off the property, you know? Like, I can't do this anymore, living like that. I'm living so beneath my personal standards for myself that it's really wearing on me, and I really don't want to do it anymore, and I'm gonna do everything I possibly can to get the fuck out of there, you know, come hell or high water. So that's pretty much. I was like, all right, well, I talked to a lawyer. The lawyer was willing to represent me and go to court and everything if we need to, but he was like, you know, it's probably in your best interest to take the 30 because, you know, if she's got it, take that 30 cash and be on your way. That's a pretty fair amount for something, you know, quick. And I was like, yeah, that's totally what I plan on doing. But, you know, their option is there to do a forced sale, which essentially, you know, I force the sale of the property and then we split the proceeds. But it's gonna cost like $10,000 to do that, and I don't have the $10,000 to put up right now to do it. So I can't take her to court. But hopefully, if the loan company called me and was like, hey, what about a payment plan? We could facilitate it, the title company, so they can, you know, be the man in the middle. So I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. And that's when I was like, oh, okay. I'm definitely more open to that kind of a scenario if someone with authority is overseeing it, because, you know, I don't want to get screwed over, and I really don't know what I'm doing, you know, with this kind of stuff. I'm really naive. I need someone to have my best interest at heart and, you know, and kind of guide me some. But anyway, so yeah, I'm willing to take 15 down, and then she can make payments through the company if that's what she can only do, you know. I'm understanding that money is hard to come by, you know. So yeah, hopefully that'll work out. And then hopefully within the next few days, I don't know, week, I'll be able to start moving my personal self and my most needed items to that spot where I'm going. And I'll probably just sleep in a tent or something. I need to find a tent. So if I find a tent, I'll go sleep there in the tent for like however long until I guess the 21st. That's when I get my YouTube check, my last big YouTube check. And then I'll use that money to buy bus batteries and put gas in the bus and to the gas in my friend's truck to tow that monstrosity of an RV that's over there.
You gonna tow it with the bus?
No.
With the truck?
Yeah. We're gonna do like a caravan.
And the bus batteries like car batteries, but bus batteries?
Yeah.
And it needs like a multiple of them?
Yeah.
Cool.
Needs at least 2, and they're expensive. They're pricey as fuck. They're big.
Yeah, the last time I bought a car battery, it was probably 17 or something.
Dude, it's ridiculously expensive for bus
I
batteries.
can't remember how much they were, like $100.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's about 150. It's like 90 for the 99 for the good ones, and like 50ish for the cheaper ones, 65 or something.
Mm-hmm.
But that's for the car. The bus batteries can be like, for what I need, upwards of $1,000. So like, that's like every penny that I will make.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's like the last of my money. You know, I don't have anything other than what I've got in assets. So I need to like start selling things. And like really get my property clear of all of the off-gridding things that I can. Oh god, I had my power station failed. That's why I'm here in Eugene right now. My electricity is completely off. So I have like 0 zip nada. And no way to charge the fucking thing. And it's like 100 degrees, so, you know, I need like fans running 24/7 to keep the dog alive. But yeah, so like, I guess I'm not gonna be able to sell the power station, which was going to be a big chunk of money that I was looking forward to, like $700. So now I'm not gonna be able to sell it. I'm just gonna keep it and use it on solar. Doesn't work as efficiently on solar, but it's better than 0 electricity. We're just gonna be kind of struggling. Might not have. I'm hoping that I have enough electricity to like run my Starlink and stuff. That's a big hope. I don't know how to hook up solar either, so I'm kind of
Yeah,
nervous about
my
that.
solar experience is limited to things that is
like that,
on
super
the
easy
trail,
plug and play.
on the trail
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, like I have no idea how
On
to
the
use
beach,
these
on the
complex
phone.
looking things
Mm-hmm.
where you have to like hardwire everything. It's just inundating.
Yeah, we have solar at our house in Guam, but I can't remember what it heats up because it doesn't do that much.
Probably just charges phones and stuff.
Can't remember what it actually heats up.
When I first moved out there, I was living with only my bus batteries. That's why the bus batteries were fried, actually. It's because I had to charge my phone and shit on my bus battery.
If it's just lights. Our neighbor has on like every part of his roof that is flat, the whole part of it,
Mm-hmm.
he's got solar panels. So he must have like 100 or more solar panels just on his roof alone, and then he has more on his like pool deck and others. He's got like 200 altogether.
Oh, so he's good.
And he also had this like a little turbine. It was a small fan, but we're at the top of the mountain,
Mm-hmm.
so that thing's just blasting.
Yeah, there's
all
some really
day.
cool ones now.
He this was 10 years ago or more, and at the time he was like, dude, this little fan is making more power than all the solar panels combined.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I got batteries and batteries and batteries of stored energy. I have to get rid of this fan. It's causing too much stuff. It's burning my stuff out.
Yeah, those the wind turbine things, they have the ones that are like, they're shaped like this and they're like tall,
Mm-hmm.
and they catch air from any direction, and they are really cool looking sitting up on your roof. And they do generate a fair amount of electricity. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
if you're somewhere windy, utilize it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not windy like at all on my
Yeah.
property right now. It's sunny as shit, that's for sure.
Yeah, Oregon, unless you're on the coast, it's just not the windy area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm like, specifically, my little space is like really nestled in a valley, right at the like, the edge of a creek, kind of, so like, it's just no wind where I'm at. So good at that.
Me too. It was funny. I never took a before picture of the backyard when it was first when it was first like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I finished,
Like, damn it!
yeah, I finished it all up. I was like, oh, missed opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Totally. I'm like that. I'm just in the moment, kind of.
I have a couple of videos of me during the destruction of it, and just tearing it apart. But that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this whole place really worked out. From one bedroom to a whole house.
Yeah. Before, did you have access to the kitchen?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was shared everything. Just my room kind of thing, and then I got that room, and I've always had the storage room of like my pantry kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Alright, hold on. Damn it, I'm getting a little pad. I gotta go run to my car real quick and go get my phone charger. I'll be right back. Here, the camera's still there. So don't like pick your nose and eat your boogers or anything.
What?
That took my brain a full second to process that you don't get to have an animal. Okay, made my heart jump. So the cow's trying to run out the door at me. You could turn that one on. I gotta take it before photos.
I got that for my drone.
Pretty cute.
I can just fly drones all day.
Time to the left. Yeah, my God. Time to the right. Yeah. On the runway. I'll show you. Look at this. I mean, you can just look at it and you can see like how like there's like three dreads that are the longest, and then there's like all like this stuff is all broken. Where is it? There's one that's really short. There's one, and there's like one that's that was on the back of my head for a really long time. Oh, where's she at? There it is. Where you at, Brian? See these shorties? I mean, I guess they're really long. There.
So
But,
they're all
like,
pretty long.
I know, but look at the difference. It's like 1.5 feet, you know?
Yeah.
So like I like lost some serious length, man. I need to cut all my hair to this length actually. I think I want to do it. I'm nervous though.
It's, I mean, it's still, how long did it take you to get it up down there?
3 years.
Yeah,
2 years maybe.
That's insane.
A year? I don't know. 2 years maybe? Yeah. So let's see. This, where's it at? I have this one that has this like little dude hanging off the side of it. I'm gonna find it and then I'll let you know how long time has gone by.
That one?
No.
What kind of little dude?
It's just like a little dude hanging off the side.
Like a
It's
little-
like a short little thing hanging off the side. It's usually on this side. Where you at, man? Oh, there it is. What? No, that's not it. What the hell? What?
What's this short little thing look like?
Does I have my hair not parted the right way? That's definitely not it. Holy crap, where'd my dread go? This is it. Okay, this little dude. So this broke off recently. So this was very, very long. So this one broke off. Okay, this little thing right here was loose hair on the back of my neck in 2017. So however long that is. And the weird part is the dread migrated all the way over here. It started out over here, and now it's over the way over here. So it migrated. But yeah, so that's how long hair times. So 8 years. 8 years from here to here. My hair breaks really bad.
I mean,
it won't stay long.
Mine are 8 years and they're still like not even half your length, maybe half your length.
Really?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I guess my hair does grow fast.
I think your hair grows kind of
Really?
quick.
Huh. Okay, yeah. Alright.
Mine,
I'm trying to make this look good.
I was like in Colorado or something at the airport, and this other Rosto was at the airport, and we were talking about dreads, and he had his were really, really nice and tight, and he had probably around 50 dreads, but they were all twisted together.
Like you had them styled?
Yeah, he had them styled to make maybe like 8 dreads kind of thing, and they were all just braided. And so it was just like, oh man, your dreads look so beautiful kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so it kind of got us talking.
I love that. All the people that I know I've met through dreadlocks.
Yeah, dreadlocks and afros being my style. have always got people's attention. Got people to show up and
Also,
do
you're an
things.
interesting character too. Like you're quiet, but you like your story is weird and interesting. You know. I'm sorry, that was really hard.
Oh
I'm
no,
so
it
sorry.
felt good.
Jim,
that felt good.
you weirdo. I don't want to play your hair though. Okay, there we go. Back to where we were. Side of your face.
That works.
Good. I have RuPaul in my head. Why? I don't know. It just happened. Just
RuPaul.
we're cover girls, we're dancing on the runway. We're girl. Remember that from the 90s?
Nope.
You don't remember that song in the 90s?
Nope.
Oh, you lucky bastard. Now you won't get it stuck in your head.
Now I'm just thinking about the sound of the ocean, and peace, and the birds
Yeah,
and
well, I
stuff
hear-
at my beach in Seychelles, and
I wish
just,
my mind was that quiet.
you know, the sound of diving in, and the only thing you know, frightening is finding out that I just drove on top of a stingray. And,
Yeah, be careful there, Steve.
yeah, well, he just got super unlucky.
I know. It's like worst case scenario.
I've jumped on stingrays accidentally at least 10 times.
So I didn't know they would hurt you until I was like maybe 10 or 11.
Did they get
I mean, I knew that to shuffle your feet and why, but I didn't know that they were the same thing. Like, cause like there's manta rays and stingrays, so I would like pick them up as a kid.
I'm surprised they even let you. They're very skittish.
Well, you know, it was an attempt.
Yeah, they do. They're just babies at like my beach out in Seychelles, and I'll treat them with little food and stuff. And after about 3 weeks of that, they'll come up, and I'll be able to pet them and whatnot.
Did you see that study that shows that manta rays are like some of the smartest creatures in the ocean?
I did not see that. I've encountered quite a few mantas, but never found them to be that intelligent. They're pretty blind at most times. I mean, they seem to be very, very stoner style swimmers, because we've surprised each other twice, kind of thing, as a species. Me and them, you know, you just find them on the boat and they'll just be like, oh shit, it's a boat. And there was one, he just did a backflip. He showed, we were there, just, or I'd say, it was huge. It was like 8 feet wide.
Yeah, that's scary.
And like 10 feet long. Like, we had just finished jet skiing and we were putting up the jet skis on the ramps. And just as the ramp left, this guy showed up just to see what, if any crumbs were around. And I was just like, I mean, he was the size of the car and trailer and
That scares
everything.
me. The ocean, like, I love the
And I was
ocean
just
so
like,
much,
yeah,
but
that's
it
the king
terrifies
of the
me.
marina, he's huge.
Dude,
I wish I had a camera out, because he was massive.
I don't, the ocean scares the shit out
It was
of
the
me.
size of the driveway.
Absolutely scares the shit out of me.
This one guy recently just caught a like a record-sized great barracuda. I swear it's the same size as the one I seen in Palau that stalked me. But it was like the one that was caught by this guy was, I think it was 6'11" or just 7'1" or something like that.
Gross. No
And
thanks.
like
I'll
maybe
take a pass on that one.
101 pounds or something. And oof, yeah, I mean, the one that I saw that came face to face with me in the middle.
Gross,
it was
gross,
perfect visibility in Palau. It was amazing. It was like 500-foot visibility is perfect. I could see my friends 300 feet away, and I was just chilling at 60 feet of water in the deep. You know, it was probably like 10,000 feet deep, and it was just blue as the ocean could ever be.
Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful, and I was just straight chilling. And
Next thing you know,
Next thing I know, there's like 7-foot great barracuda staring at me. I was like turning, and he's just like right there. I was like, oh shit.
That was always a big scare.
And his head was like this big. His teeth are like 2 inches or more. His eyeballs just like giant and staring right at me. I'm just like, bro, just take my head. Like, why are you even playing these games? And he just slowly swam.
Were you wearing anything shiny?
No, I wasn't. I was just the only thing out there.
Yeah.
And I have
you up.
Yeah, I have worn things shiny on dives and had barracuda around. They never did anything, so I wouldn't really worry about it too much.
Dude, why has nobody done that with the dolphins? Given the dolphins buttons yet? I want to know if people have given the dolphins buttons.
I feel like they're just gonna use it to try to rape our dead corpses. Dolphins are sick in the head.
Well, yeah, but I'm just very curious about like what the like you brought up such a good point, like with the freaking yeah, yeah. So I'm like very curious what these sea creatures have to actually think and see, you know, what they're I want to know.
I mean, I know that they're not gonna do anything to us. They're way too smart.
No, I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just curious what they have to say. You know, like I just want to see. It's just like I watch the dog videos. I watch the dogs talk about their belly hurts and shit. You know what I mean? I just want to see what they have to say.
I think they're like, holy shit, these guys are insane, but they're also like, they can be really, really cool and
I just can't wait for the whole world to discover that these creatures are literally have thoughts, you know, and like understanding and like conscious. You know, they're not just like fucking little NPC robotic beings.
It's all total Avatar shit.
Yeah.
It's all the guy take a little DMT and you'll see.
Well, that's not what most of the people are going to do.
I know, but it does help.
It does. I know. I very much met a being that was just light. It was a human shape. It didn't have hair or anything. But it was just light. Oh, yeah. The whole body was made of light.
I can talk to my trees when I'm on DMT.
Well, yeah.
I see the channels and the highways in between everything, and I'll be like, oh, this is why it makes more sense.
They found out that people who have schizophrenia and like those schizoaffective disorders, they have discovered that they have like 800 times the amount of DMT in their urine than the average person. Really gives you something to think about, right?
I mean, this might be a little fucked up, but are they then grabbing the urine and putting it back into them?
Well, no, it's because their body's producing so much more DMT than our bodies. We all have DMT in our bodies. It's the chemical that your body creates when you're dying. And so, like, it's there, but they have like essentially crazy amounts of it, and so they experience like essentially the world in a completely different way than we do. They're like on DMT all the time. Like, of course, they're seeing hallucinations, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say, I mean, none of my trips were ever like this. One friend of mine who went completely schizo in her early 20s.
Well, so in America, you know, in other countries, people who have schizoaffective disorders that are in like other countries do not have that like evil, bad, like negative connotation to it. So like the people themselves don't have hallucinations that are quote evil or tell them to do bad things. That's a thing that happens only in first world countries, like the U.S. and the U.K., etc.
Yeah, is the U.S. a first world country? I thought we were.
Well, it was a first world country. You know what I mean?
Not anymore.
But
shit.
like, you know what I mean?
Our train systems might be on par with India's at this point.
Oh, for real? Yeah. No, I think India's is a little bit more on time.
Yeah. At least theirs runs.
Yeah. I mean, the people get up and go to work. If they don't want to, they still get up and go to work. And here people are like, oh, they're so jealous, I'm just not gonna go. It's like, you can't do that. This is not how the world works.
Yeah.
I've been noticing this a lot about like people in general and like even like with my dog. So my dog at no point is just gonna decide like, that's it, I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm just not gonna do it. You know, whatever. Like he'll just do it. This is his life. He just goes through the motions. You know, this is the life he was born into. This is the life he has. You know, I'm the owner he was given. You know, whatever. And he just accepts his life, and he just enjoys and loves it. He absolutely loves. You know, he's
Right.
happy. He makes the best of his life.
I zoned out for Barry. Talking about your dog?
I'm talking about like everybody, but yeah, a dog in general. But like, how people are so like, they're born into a life they don't want, and so instead of like following the family business and, you know, entering the world with a built-in career or something, people are just unhappy with everything, and so they're just change, and it's like spoiled entitled behavior. I've done it myself. And sometimes I think it'd be better if we're not so worldly in the sense that we realized like we could change things to some degree, you know? Because if 100 years ago, if you were born on a farm, you were born on a farm, and that was your life. And, you know, some people made it out and like were able to go and do other things and whatever, but for the most part, you know, where you were born is, you know, you took over the family business. You know, your focus was on the family and the community and the well-being of that, instead of like what else was going on out in the outside world.
Yeah,
And people were happy.
Well, today people have much more accessibility to other stuff
Right.
and knowledge that maybe the family business is nothing but the reason why dad is so depressed and in debt, blah, 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 and there's a reason we should get out of this situation. Or stick around because it is making money. So, you know, there's...
I just think everybody's so unhappy now because they see also the way other people live, and they're like, oh, well, I'm going to implement that piece into my life and that piece from that other person into my life, and then it makes it, you know, you find yourself in a place where you're always chasing that, oh, I need to achieve this, you know, this thing in order to be happy, instead of just being like, well, this is my lot, and man, I'm sure happy today.
Well, I think it's there's not enough weight to that, saying like that is the reason for unhappiness as a whole.
No, I don't think that's a reason for unhappiness as a whole. I just, obviously, like, living in a box, being confined from each other is a huge, like, just being forced to go work a 9-to-5 job in order to just stay alive. That's a huge, like,
Well, I think
all the things that society is contributing to.
in the U.S., it's mainly contributed to, for some reason, American ideology that the U.S. is the best and that they'd have no desire or need to leave the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
But any trip, like if every American just who's never left the country just goes to China for one day and sees the scale and size of like Guangzhou, Shanghai.
See, I think
Beijing.
people should see how other people live normally, but it's like the social media influencery shit and the like driving fancy cars and the having fancy shit.
Yeah, but that's all
that kind of
fake
stuff.
shit.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And people don't realize that they're like chasing fake shit. It's
Yeah,
never gonna make you happy.
you can get all that stuff off of repo when the FBI comes and claims all that stuff because it was taken
By
illegally or
drugs.
something.
Yeah.
So some kind of fraud got them all that
Uh-huh.
shit temporarily,
Uh-huh.
and them flaunting it got them in trouble, and that's why they're showing up on the FBI auction site. And I'm just like, woohoo, $8,000 Ferrari! Woo!
Is that how you got that Ferrari?
No, but we got all the Infinities that way. This one guy who lost all his shit.
Oh no.
Fake business deal gone bad.
Really bad, it seems.
Oh yeah, he lost everything. His big house, all his cars. He lost everything, and he left back to Orange County to lick his wounds.
That happened here?
No,
There was an auction here like that?
in Guam.
Oh.
But my friend just lost all his Richard Milles and all his other stuff. I mean, he had millions of dollars worth of watches set up for auction, and they were still kind of expensive, so I didn't go after them.
They're still being sold for like 200 or 300K.
Yeesh.
They're like, for some reason, like $1 million watches. They're made out of nothing special, and you know,
Name.
for some reason they're $1 million watches. And he bought like several of them. He had Ferrari, Lambo, Rolls Royce, special edition, everything, like, you know, everything tailored to his style and name. But of course it was all fake money, him just stealing from all of his investors. I know several of them got stolen from, and his lawyers are amazing. They took away, I think it was supposed to go away for 71 or 79 years, but he dropped it down to 5 years.
No shit.
He's in the Miami federal state prison, you know, like chilling on the beach in a really snazzy room. So he's there for 5 years, but yeah, he's 30 years old. What a prick.
And $200,000 watch.
Oh, that's what they're reselling it for.
Mm-hmm.
Because
But
the
if you were to
FBI
buy one, you could resell it for $1 million.
to some idiot for sure.
Ah.
But I think reselling that would be not very.
Not right.
I have no idea what the market is for those people where I could sell it to idiots like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's stupid stuff.
Oh my gosh, I really hope this girl buys this property for me soon. I am so tired of like living like a freaking hobo.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, I mean I don't mind living off grid. Don't get me wrong, but there's a level of like nicety that I'm a girl. I need to be able to take a bath and shower and like self-care for my mental health, not even just for my old aging feminine body. You don't want to like, go to the woods for a little while and then age 25 fucking years. Too late.
Yeah, if I was to do off-grid kind of things, I'd have to be by a river where I could at least submerge.
I'm literally right by the creek. That's the thing. And it's just, there's a freaking homeless encampment upstream, and they dump their waste. Like, not just poo and pee, but like gas.
Yeah, that would make things a lot different.
Yeah, and then there's pesticide runoffs from their illegal green medicine grow operations and stuff like that. That, the water is absolutely putrid and unusable. I can't even get to my chickens after a certain time. Like during the winter, in the fall or early spring, when the water is just rushing and it's like clean and clear, you can get away with it for a little bit of like giving it to a chicken, but not like you wouldn't drink it yourself without some serious filtration. And that's still a questionable gamble, with the way pesticides are so difficult to remove. I'm so excited though. At my friend's house, he has electricity and he has running water.
It's amazing what life without those.
Dude, you really don't realize how bad and how good you have it, even when you're suffering and you're living in like a shitty apartment or like something like that. But if you have electricity and running water, dude, you should literally wake up grateful every single day, because that shit is very, very, very hard to live without.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that
as a kid, it was a lot more fun when
Mm-hmm.
like when Super Typhoon Pongsonghua came through Guam and destroyed the island, and like our house and neighborhood was without water and gas.
Right?
And yeah, good.
There's just a couple of short hairs here that I can't quite get into
Oh
the
yeah,
dreadlock.
yeah.
So.
If it's in that shaving territory.
So if it looks like there's a couple of long hairs, it's because I'm just making it even.
Okay. Yeah. Get the rest. Those little butters. We were out of power, water, and gas for mostly so power and water and gas for longer, but
about 60 days because that type of rocked us. But
That happened to my grandma in like Stewart, Florida.
yeah,
And
Florida,
that
Florida
was
gets it
hurricanes?
worse, sort of, because even though the storms aren't as strong, but
It's
they do
flat.
get, everybody in Florida builds with trash materials.
Oh,
Like in Guam, we're building with concrete reinforced with rebar.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely stupid that they build homes out of wood frame homes and stuff in
And they're
Florida.
not even wood, they're like matchstick wood.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I watched an entire neighborhood go up, and they literally used press board.
Yeah, it's all stapled together.
You know, it's all chunks of wood smashed together into a sheet.
Yeah.
That's what it was. They used that crap
Yeah,
for the walls.
All the new housing going up in West Eugene is all the same of that stuff.
I've been watching these TikToks about it's actually a YouTube. He's an inspector. He like goes and inspects for people, you know, to like make sure that the property that they're buying is up to snuff. And the shit that he's pointing out that is literally like happening in these $1 million new home builds is flabbergasting. It's absolutely mind blowing what's going on.
Well, it's not $1 million because the home, it's $1 million because the land it's on.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, of course not. But
Where-
there's
where-
still these
yeah.
huge homes with like
Yeah,
freaking
it was
lots of
just
luxury.
rebuilt quickly, and
Yes, slapped up.
that's what sells quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really shit.
I
Really
mean, these houses aren't gonna
shameful.
last.
Yeah, a drunk fat American could run through the entire first floor of most of
Mhm.
these places.
The Kool-Aid Man is gonna
And-
find no problems.
Exactly, and kill everybody, and
Mhm.
you could just run right through, give him a football helmet,
And it's over.
and he's done. Tell him 2 cheeseburgers on the other side. Good go.
He came over. That freaking.
Or just
It's
have
really
just
sad.
have a drunk cop. Imagine it's some black kid, and he'll charge through the whole
Like,
place.
how
and
is it
shoot
legal though?
everybody.
Because like these are like second floors and stuff, you know, and some of these apartments that are going up, like people are gonna fall through the floor. Like, what?
Oh yeah. Well, once you can get somebody big enough to get up the stairs, then yeah, it's only a matter of time before that ticking time bomb
Like once
tumbles
someone's
through the
bathtub
floor.
leaks, you know, a couple of times, it's gonna be over with for everybody.
Yep, but they keep doing it. I don't know why, but it seems to be the American way, just to
It's almost like they don't plan on anything
Stupid.
being here in like 20 or 30 years.
it just makes me super glad to be a dual citizen, so I can leave this godforsaken country behind.
Well, like what's going on over there? Are they lunatics over there about everything?
We're forced to take sides because we're a small island nation.
Yeah.
But thankfully, the richest of the rich are allowed to offshore bank with us, and so they like us.
Right, so you can get away with stuff.
Well, there's nothing for us to get away with, but.
Well, more along the lines of not complying with, say, COVID regulations, etc.
Oh no, we have to do all that stuff.
Lame.
Because
It's a small
we're a
island.
tiny island. But we have to take sides with like the UN and their stance against Palestine. Well, their stance with Israel, the
Yes.
UN, even though nobody in Seychelles likes Israel, and
Yeah, no, that's the way it is.
you know,
It's almost like
if
they've got some kind of hold on people.
if it was my decision, you know, we have Israel and then we have a nuke, and
I don't want anyone to get hurt, but at the same time, you know, if you don't have the capacity for violence, then you're just weak, you know? And
Yeah.
so unfortunately comes a time when you're gonna have to, as a human, protect yourself, you
or
know, or
you
your family.
know, somehow get round up all the Islamic regime guys, behead them, and call it a day.
I don't understand any of the stuff that the U.S. is. I don't understand how any of this is in our best interest, being a part of any of this, and like essentially just rolling over. I just don't understand how
Thanks.
any of this is good for us.
Yeah, it's good for a few people.
But like, we're like a country of a bunch of fucking people, and none of this is in any of our best interest. I just don't understand how this is just able. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
It's crazy the level that people will go to for money and power and our ever living souls.
Yeah, are we going to war with Iran soon or
I
something?
think so. Yeah, I think so. Dude, did you see that they were, that they've been, I think they reenacted the draft? I don't know, I didn't look into it too far.
They should always
based
have,
on
they
this
should
law.
always have that. There's way
But I
too
mean
many
that-
fat people, dumb people that become cops that should be
Should
drafted.
be, yeah, that's
and
true.
get whipped,
Made to go do
get
stuff.
whipped into the little shit pants they
But they
are.
don't do that anymore in the army. Now it's you can't do that. It's super politically correct there now. So there's no more yelling in the faces and barking orders at all. That doesn't happen anymore, dude.
I mean, it
The
does.
army is fucking totally bent over and taken it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They took away the don't ask, don't tell. You can be openly gay in the army now.
Well, yeah, but then you'll still get ridiculed in different ways.
No, dude, there's like trans people in the army and everything. Huge content creators on the TikTok machine.
Well,
I've seen them. It's crazy. The army is just
Yeah.
not the same.
I guess nobody gives a shit in the Marines about that.
No, there's no, oh my god.
Alright, well, the Marines I know are some of the most insane people.
Yeah, I know.
So-
That was those are the old school Marines, man. And like,
No, I mean, there's still Marines.
Oh, are they?
They're
Okay.
captains and they're lieutenants, and I mean, there's still a lot. I mean,
dude.
there can't be that many transgender people
Well, I
in the army. So.
Right, no, of course not. And that's not going to single-handedly make the entire army
Yeah, I was
suck
gonna
anyway.
say most
No, that's not what I'm
everybody
saying.
I know is still a complete dickhole, and
But we definitely need some of those like really willing to like sacrifice themselves people, you know, that are not gonna just like blindly follow orders, but will absolutely have their, you know, the best interest of everyone in mind. People who
Yeah.
aren't gonna go out and RA, you know what, like people in time of war. Like, we don't want those types of shitheads, you know, representing you know, I don't know.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
such
no,
a
like,
it's such nuanced and
being
icky.
from Guam, I know a lot of ex-service people, and you know, people who've seen 8-10 years plus of combat, and they're some of the chillest, most, you know, down-to-earth people you'll ever meet. And when it comes to like real situations, they're super focused, they're super cool, they're super knowledgeable, and can control and handle a situation with real ease and collectiveness. And if there's ever a need of a use of a firearm, you know, they'll analyze the situation to make sure that, you know, is this bullet going to hit something, my target, or something else
Yeah.
unintentionally.
That's what I care about, is like having people that are going to be mindful. I don't know, just better. I'm just really worried about our planet, man. I feel so sad for people that are. This world's just really hard and gross right now.
I don't feel bad for stupid people.
I do. I feel bad for stupid people because the thing is they don't realize they're stupid and they do stupid shit and they think they're right, and so they go around the world indignant. You know?
Well, that's a battle you can't ever win.
I feel sorry for them.
Because
It's
there's
hard
too
to
many stupid
learn
people
new
for
things
that.
that
I'm
way.
sure there's stupid people who've ruined things that I enjoy, but
Yeah. Well.
you can try to teach them, or you can notice that the intent of their system is why they're so stupid. So I've seen it many times.
Well, I'm kind of stupid, so like I have a soft spot for stupid people. I do stupid shit all the time, and I mean legitimately stupid.
I grew up all around the world, so I've seen all sorts of people.
Oh my God.
And people doing all sorts of things.
I know. I
So
can imagine
I have
a level of stupidity that I am probably unfamiliar with.
no, I was gonna say a level of knowledge that.
No, I'm talking about the people that you've
puts
seen.
me-
The people that you've seen have a level of stupidity that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, there's definitely some strange oddities out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Gypsies, like, they'll try to get you with while wearing gold earrings and gold necklace and everything. It's like, woman, sell your teeth and go make a buck. You know.
My aunt was just in Italy about like 3 weeks ago or whatever. It looks like everything is like totally normal there, like back to normal. Everything is like good. Have you been to Italy?
As opposed to when?
I mean, like, you know, pre-COVID.
Well, I haven't been there in 10 years plus, so definitely pre-COVID.
I want to go to Italy. That's like one of the things. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to England. I want to go to Scotland. I don't want to go to France.
I don't know if I'd ever go to England again. This gets.
I just want to go to. I want to go to like Ireland, Scotland. Really, that's
Yeah.
where I want to go. But you kind of.
If they ever get freedom, I'll try for an Irish passport because I'm 10%, and I can trace 8% back to a very rowdy group of Irish that they would love to have back in their bloodlines.
Wait, you can do that?
I can try.
I mean, like, so that's a thing that people can do. I mean,
You can always try to gain citizenship if you have the proof.
really?
I mean, if you have enough percentage and proof, depending on where it is, on their rules. Like, and if you have, like, you know, certain rules are different for European Union countries. So, like Portugal,
So that it's not for me, Portugal.
if you want to go there, you have to be there for like 7 years and spend about 5 million euros there.
Mm.
And so that's something my brother, for some reason, was looking at.
I want to do like
like
Norway, and
Portuguese.
like Scotland and Ireland and maybe the UK. But I just want to go to the English countryside when I go. Like that's where I want to go somewhere far out.
Yeah, I want to check out that area. If I want to go to the Guinness factory, I want to go snorkeling with the basking sharks in Ireland and Scotland. And that's about it.
I want to just go sit I just want to go hang out in a green field, like seriously, like not even a joke. I just want to go on a hike and do some exploring and looking around. I want to see some like cool Roman artifacts, and I want to feel close to.
Are there
Buddhist-
some of
Buddhist,
those Roman stuff still there?
Oh yeah, there's like a lot of stuff still out in the countryside too, and there's some artifact like places that are like sacred, you know, that they keep maintained and stuff. There's a lot of old churches that I really am interested in going to. One of the like Rosicrucian churches.
I found Rome to be one of my least favorite cities.
I want to do the English, your Roman stuff. So like, not necessarily Rome.
Mm-hmm.
That place scares me a little bit.
Why does it scare you?
I don't know. It's just like people. You brought up pickpocketing and immediately made me think of Rome.
I didn't get pickpocketed in Rome, but definitely they're out there. I tried to be pickpocketed twice in Venice, but yeah, I was way out of
I think I might want to see Venice, but I don't know. I kind of think it's all, you know, at this point, an adult Disneyland kind of situation.
I don't know what the rumors are there, but I went there.
I had a dream that I was there last night or the night before. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is weird.
Did your dream involve you walking a lot?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's kind of what Venice is. I went there, you know, got my tailored suit, tux everything, and I was like, I'm here at a party, Uncle, where's the party at? And my uncle, you know, he's from there, and he goes like, oh yeah, the party scene here is this. And I was like, what? Where's all the James Bond, like, festivals and gowns and shit?
Oh, the gallows.
Gallows, and he's like, yeah, that's all for the movies. We don't do any of that shit here. This is what we do. And he pointed to like,
Game of chess.
you know, his our table by the water, it's the main bar by the famous bridge.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, this is the party. Until our boat captain shows up, we stay here. And I'm like, all right, that works too. So we drank. I was 21 and I drank 9.5
Is it really
liters
almost
of,
touching the floor?
What?
My girl says my hair is almost touching the floor.
It is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hey, where's it at?
Like a foot.
Touch my body where it's at. The longest piece. Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is not.
Yeah. It's like a foot below the floor.
Nuh-uh.
Above the floor.
Oh my god, I am my 8-year-old's dream self. This was my dream. Literally, as like an 8-year-old. It was because, I swear to God, Malibu Barbie. I blame Malibu Barbie, and I blame that movie with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah, Splash. I just wanted her hair.
You could color a bunch of cotton puffs and somehow you get them all like velcroed up and velcroed to your hair and go as a giant squirrel for Halloween.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Or some other puffy
Fucking
thing. Or like Sonic or some shit.
It's like a tail.
I was thinking of trying to figure out how to do Davy Jones for this Halloween and turn all my dreads into tentacles.
Oh, cool.
They're like perfect length for that.
All you have to do is get like some aluminum foil and put them on the ends of your dreads, and then you can make the tip do what you want, and those little circles or whatever.
I haven't thought of.
You just wrap your hair in aluminum a little bit or something, maybe even plastic wrap. You don't even have to do that. You could probably just paint your dreads, dude, because your dreads have so much texture. They could totally look like tentacles.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we get a little foam tentacles and just like sort of slide them over them.
Mm-hmm.
That way I could color each tentacle and such, like little suction cup things. Or even have a first layer in there, color one differently, and that way it looks like actual suction cups, like cutout tees.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one possibility.
I don't remember the last time I dressed up for Halloween. I haven't gone anywhere for Halloween in probably 10 or 15 years.
Halloween out here really is dependent on
I guess I kind of dressed up last year, but not
the weather, but also Halloween out here kind of sucks.
Dude, Eugene, did you see what they did last year on Halloween? The parade in downtown?
There was, I never saw that, but I did the costume and I won Eugene's best costume winner. Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, there was some steep competition, but they all sucked compared to me.
Dude,
so.
They had the parade in downtown, and like it was like a dog parade. Literally nobody thought about dog shit. And so when I tell you that the entire downtown was all dog shit, like dog shit absolutely everywhere.
Oh, so it's
and
like
your costumes,
all the
everyone's
time.
costumes were dragging in the dog shit. Dude, it was bad. You couldn't avoid it. We had to go home. It was so bad. What was your costume?
My Predator costume.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I had my silicone Predator hands for that one, so I was all
You went
decked
all
out.
out.
Yeah. There was my main competition that I remember. It was Fat Elvis, which I guess is regular Elvis.
70s Elvis.
And this samurai guy who had full on samurai armor. That was pretty
Cool.
pretty awesome. I don't remember a couple of the others, but I didn't win it was a stupid contest where they're like, okay, you win the city, now you have to pull with the rest of the winning cities of your
So you had to compete against like other cities at that point?
yeah, and then dude, like somebody in like Philadelphia, I think, they had some really dope pyramid head costumes. There were some costumes that were like super insane.
What are they doing these days?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
It's like leveled. The game has leveled up. People are literally turning into cartoons now.
Oh yeah, I saw some chick with a Hulk Buster suit and she like 10 times her size.
There's this chick that makes wigs that are like completely show accurate.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. She has very talented work.
She's got really, really long nails. Like, I can't believe she can work like that. But yeah, she makes these crazy good wigs. I heard about her because I watched a little essay, a video essay about like this chick who bought a handmade cosplay costume, and then competed in it as if it was her own handmade work, and then she got busted, so it was like the expose.
Gotcha.
And the drama in the cosplay world. Those moments when you're like, how did that pop up on my algorithm? I don't watch anime. Or any of the things.
And you know, China is bastards.
It's cute.
I remember one of those showed up at a news here like a couple months ago.
I have gray hair. I didn't know because I dye my hair red. But so my hair grew out maybe like 4 months ago, and I realized, like, wait a minute, that's not blonde. That's not blonde. That's a different texture than I'm used to. That's not blonde. That's gray. I'm literally going gray. If I can't stop dyeing my hair red though, because I look so washed out. I don't have any color to me. I'm just like blonde everywhere. Like hair, my skin.
I haven't dyed my hair since I think 3rd grade. Little afro, it was green. For some
I think
reason.
green was what everybody did the first time, you know, we all dyed our hair green the first time. I found green hair dye in the gym at middle school. I went to middle school for like 6 weeks, and I tried it out. I homeschooled for 5th grade, and I was like, oh, I want to go back. I want to go back to school, so I went back. I found some green hair dye in the gym and put it on my hair, and got in a lot of fucking trouble, but it was worth it, I guess. I wish my blonde color had more dimension to it than it does, because it's just so clear. Even Elliot's has more dimension. He's got some yellow and whatever to his hair, but mine is just really washed out, and it makes my face look completely washed out. I like blend into the environment, I feel like, or my features blend into my face. If I put on makeup, I look like a different person completely.
My old dreads were a lot more blonde than these.
Well, you probably had a lot more sun exposure at that
Oh yeah,
time.
I was island boy all the
Yeah.
way. I was in the sun all the time.
Oh, I see what you're saying about this here.
I was-
Like about these guys.
yeah. Oh, so,
Honestly,
so sad.
Cause look at how nice and healthy that is though, so.
And they remain for a long
It's
time.
gonna curly Q up once it finally breaks.
Yeah, it'll be fine on its
Mhm.
own. It'll take a while for it to fall apart. But one strand at a time.
Should totally.
There's one in the front.
Crazy little curlies.
There's one in the front that has, you'll see it. It's on its remains.
The last leg.
Yeah, it's got like 4 or 5 inches where it's all thinned out,
Mm-hmm.
and I just keep it there as a little.
So I was wearing beads, like heavy glass beads for so long, and then I took them off and I looked at my hair and I realized like, oh my god, like it's all that skinniness from the heaviness. Like look, this is
Yeah.
what the dread was like, you know, and it's all skinny right
Yeah,
here.
They
The
all
same.
wear down eventually.
They get like.
Yeah, that's from me usually tying my hair with them.
That's why you always
Or
use.
playing tennis
You
or
rotate.
something.
You know,
yeah.
you rotate the dreads. That helps so much.
Yeah, rotate them or don't use them at all.
Or don't use them at all. That's ideal. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is ideal. That is the ideal suggestion. Indeed.
But as competition, steep stuff.
You throw my hair in.
Yeah. What, you got a hair tie again right here? That's one thing that everybody is always surprised about, and they always ask, you know, just random encounters around the world.
About your hair?
Yeah, they're always like, man, that must be so hard to maintain. It's like,
I get that too. I know, I get that too. And I'm like, actually, no. It's like the easiest hair ever. I just like, don't touch it.
Wash it, and that's it.
Yeah,
You know,
just
like,
leave
what?
it the fuck alone.
Yeah, that's it. Let it do its thing, and that's it. It's easier than having no hair.
Literally anything else. Literally anything else. I will say that this length is kind of getting cumbersome. It has been cumbersome for probably like 3 years now.
Mhm.
But that being said, my hair touches my calf. Okay. So, whatever.
Yeah. At some point, my dreads will be too long for the cockpit, and
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
yeah, so
It's too long to like crawl on bed.
it's more comfortable to have them down than tied up
Yep.
when I'm flying. But
Dude,
yeah.
that's how that's
I'll-
100% accurate. I hate putting my hair up these days.
I don't want there to be a fire in the cockpit and I get stuck on my way out because my hair's caught under the seat.
Mm-hmm.
That would be disaster.
Well, you know what you could do is you could just braid it down. Or, oh my gosh, you know what my dad used to do? He was like a 70s guy with
Yeah,
really
but-
long hair.
Braiding looks.
No,
ugly.
listen, you just take one ponytail, like this kind of regular ponytail, right? You get like 6 of them, and then you go put one at the very base, and then you put go out 4 inches, and then put another one, 4 inches, put another one, 4 inches. It was like a biker guy thing. That's what the biker guys did with their long, regular brushy hair
Mhm.
to keep from getting tangled on the motorcycle. But it looks good. Like it's just ponytail, ponytail,
Oh, yeah.
ponytail, ponytail. And it's not a braid, it's not a sissy braid or anything like that. You know, the biker guys can't have that. But it will 100% keep your hair contained where it needs to be.
Nothing will keep the bikers from looking like exactly what they look like. A bunch of sissies, but or worse. That's
But yeah,
all
that,
what they
it
are.
works though. I did it when I was the back of a motorcycle bitch. You know, when I was like, I dated a guy who had a motorcycle. I 100% put my hair like that, and it works.
Hmm.
Like I have the most. That's why I dreaded my hair. Is because my hair. I wanted long hair, but my hair is the most tangling ass fucking hair on the planet.
Hmm.
I can't go a day. I literally go wind like that. My hair is in a fucking knot, and it's so fine and like baby fine. It's like spider webs, you know. Try to keep spider webs from tangling, okay? Like that kind of shit. It just won't.
Yeah, that used to be one of my biggest fears in my last dreads was spiderweb entanglement with my dreads and having them like wash out and then trying to wash up spider silk.
Oh man.
Whew. And then I
And
somehow found myself in that exact situation where I walked into a bunch of spider
Well,
webs.
see, that was the universe helping you face your fear.
And then I was delightfully surprised when they all just sort of came off.
Yes,
We were
exactly.
just like, they didn't want to touch me at all.
Mhm.
It's like it just came right off.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, that wasn't a problem at all.
Yep.
Yeah,
Not as scary as I thought.
yeah.
See, you're healed now.
The spider ran away.
I had a jumping spider that like peeked out of a crack in my bus wall or whatever, like above the windows, and it literally was like watching us. It was watching us and like interested in what we were doing. Like when I would walk one way, it would like turn its little body and like follow. It was so crazy. These little creatures, the more I don't know what's going on, but
Jumping spiders have
creatures are like coming to serious consciousness.
yeah, they have been seen to be quite intelligent little bastards.
They are
They're
so.
so cute, and
Oh my god, you should
very
be a little spider
colorful.
friend.
I have them. There's 2 of them
Yeah, they're right
paying
there.
rent over there.
I see 'em.
They're eating and they're chowing. I give them
Wow,
food.
that's a lot of babies they got.
Yeah, man. Look at them. They're fucking stacked.
Mm-hmm. Those are some happy
They
spiders.
got the corner of food
Literally,
in there.
dude, I see that.
Yeah, they're kind of
These are
wrapped
some
up and
very
everything.
happy spiders right there. Look at all those babies she's making.
Yeah, so I just checked on them yesterday. They're chilling.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any other spiders in here, just those 2.
Probably because those 2 are eating them. That was a brown recluse.
Yeah.
Probably not though. It's not
No,
hiding in a couch.
no, I don't think they're brown or black.
No.
They're just something.
Random house spider.
Common house spider.
Yeah.
Kind of
I
thing.
know. There's a joke on the internet on the entomology page where everything is a recluse.
I have poison ivy in the front, but I'm keeping that for when I need to use it.
I have poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac. That's what my whole yard is made out of. If you need some, I got you.
Oh no, I just get a little bit to, make a little
And apparently I'm not
paste
allergic to
and
it.
rubbing kind of thing, and then rub it on my enemies' couches and stuff like that, and whatever they like, rub it on their ball sack.
Oh
thing.
no, you're not.
Yes, indeed. Put it on their shaving cream.
Now I understand why my son thinks mean-spirited pranks are so funny. You boys.
But yeah, pain and suffering is our pleasure. It's just no way around that.
I will say I'm kind of glad that he's rough and tumble, I wouldn't have it any other way. He can at least survive a little bit.
Yeah, I remember when I was like 8 or something, my cousin and my brother, my cousin being, a girl, stuffed me into a tire and then put that tire on top of a skateboard and tossed me down a very big hill.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
And I remember them laughing as I,
Tumbled down.
quickened pace. And then I fell off the skateboard and started, spinning in the thing and launched into the jungle. Man, that sucks.
Yes, sounds like it. Okay, let me look at the other side.
But, we all had our fair share of scars. Maybe me a bit more, though. I think I got bit by a shark when I was like 12 or 13. And that was totally my bad.
Oops, my bad.
Yep. Not gonna do that again. More common sense, but just wanted to try it.
Well, you tried it.
Yep. Got bit and had to swim home bleeding.
That's like always my biggest fear and worry, living a coastal lifestyle. And like I spent all my time in the water, like from age like 5 or 6 till I don't know, probably like 25 or 30. My aunt had a boat, so we would do boat stuff. She was just telling me yesterday or the other day, she's like, dude, no one wants to go out on the boat anymore.
Gas is expensive.
She's paying for it. And she's gonna take the boat out. She wants the people to go with her.
People don't know how to cook the fish anymore.
They don't even want to go out in the sandbar.
Oh, that's
They
crazy.
don't like, have boat drinks and stuff.
Right,
Well, probably because
right.
my Aunt Holly is a little bit of a lunatic liberal, but, and driving the boat drunk with her is probably a lot scarier than it was when I was a little younger. So yeah, I could probably see why people aren't wanting to go on the boat with her these days.
Boat exploration when drunk can be
Dude, she's
serious.
almost gotten DUIs so many times. Oh my gosh. It's so hilarious how common that is, like the boating while intoxicated charge in Florida. So many
Oh,
people
yeah,
in the
I
AA.
watch so many drunk captains and people on the navigating boats, and it's always just problem after problem.
Mm-hmm.
Always great to see something.
Drunks are kind of unreliable. So I don't like drinking myself.
I like getting schmammered, but with my friends. Gotta be with my besties.
Oh, there's a time and a place, I
Yeah.
just don't have friends anymore like that.
Well,
It's like mom
it's
stuff,
always Hawaii and Seychelles.
It's always, well, it's just me, I'm a mom, like, so I've got like that whole different world experience. Like, I stopped completely
Yeah,
doing
that
fun
too.
stuff.
All my friends have, we're all terrified of the prospect of children. You just know that people get married
enter this phase of no fun, and
Well-
they stop having fun.
But see, the thing is that I actually think this is way more fun. Like going and like, I don't like getting sick anymore and like doing things that like make me ill, you know. And drinking makes me physically ill. Like I totally can't hang anymore. If I have like one glass of wine, I've got a bad hangover.
Yeah, see, I don't get hangovers. I can have 6 bottles of wine in one night and be up in the morning
Yeah,
for a 5-mile run.
Not this guy.
No,
Not
I'll
this
be
guy.
chilling.
I would be in the
So-
hospital.
You know, I'm just sadly the tank of the family, and that takes a lot to get me schmammered. But thankfully, my best friend Lydia, she's also a tank, so
So you can do it.
yeah. And she's beautiful, so wherever we go, it's usually free drinks for us.
I think you told me that before.
Well, yeah, I was over there a couple of weeks ago, and whew, we got drunk. We had probably like fucking 30 or 40 White Claws each.
Eesh. Like, I remember when White Claw first was like coming out, and I would drink a lot of it sometimes. I think this was like 2018. I think the most I had in one night was like 5 of the 4 cases.
Well, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, I would drink this stuff called Spark too. It was like energy and alcohol. And they had this one that was like red. I don't remember what it was, but it was like the strong shit. Oh god, I fucked up and drank 4 of those one time, and I was not happy. I was in a bad way.
Yeah, my friend Lydia, she would drink I remember drinking so many of those Four Locos back when they were like the first original Four Loco kind.
I actually have never had one of those. I never even tried them.
Yeah, I've never had them either. There's no quick action to start.
Those are scary.
Yeah, somehow she drank a whole bunch and still did cocaine and everything. It was
Oh,
totally fine.
I can't do that.
She got a heart for an engine for a heart.
Yeah, I'm super not like that. I actually have an
And
appointment with a fucking cardiologist.
It's fueled on alcohol and parties. She's like the same.
I saw that RuPaul song in my head. I hope you don't get curious and you completely forget about this conversation, because you will regret it if you don't.
No, I was just thinking how easy it is for me to think back to the peace and the tide. I spent so many months just alone at that beach, just soaking it all up, with nobody, not a soul on that beach, nothing.
See,
but
if you have all your
waves.
basic needs met, that kind of solitude is so fucking nice. I love that kind of shit. I love being alone.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I
don't
was
like
like,
having
where the fuck are
try
the
to
bitches
survive
at?
alone.
But like, I'm here on my own private beach facing sunsets and Seychelles. Come on, women, where the fuck are y'all? Like on Instagram, like,
Do they have like
where's-
TikTok or not TikTok? What is it called? What's the dating apps? I don't know. Tinder.
It was hilarious. Tinder at Seychelles had 2 people,
I was gonna say.
and
Just fly someone out.
it was one swipe on each island. It was like, yep, no, but not happening. There's
Kind of like Facebook dating or something like that.
the
With
you,
dregs.
like my island in Seychelles. You don't go to it as a single person. You go there honeymoon, sugar daddy. You go there to just get engaged, like, you know, pop the question kind of shit.
It's for couples.
It's for couples.
Yeah.
And so I'm always a single guy there, and was I on? Yeah, I think I was on the main island, which is more popular kind of thing. And I was staying at the hotel for like 3 weeks during COVID or something. And even the locals that were working there, they're like, "Who the fuck is this Rasta just sitting here eating his fish by the beach, alone? Like, where's his fucking wife?"
Like, what's wrong with this man? Is he on the run?
Yeah, he's just sitting here eating his fish every day, and I just order like a whole fish every time.
Oh,
It's
my
like
favorite.
$12. And you know, eventually the hot, always snappers or you know, parrotfish.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually it's hot. You know, worker comes up and you know, like get a number and you know, things work out.
But the snapper.
Snapper's always good. The restaurant, I stayed at that hotel because the restaurant next door, I ate there like 20 days in a row or something.
They're starting to look at you too funny.
Oh no, they loved me. They're also very confused. They're like, you're Seychelles mixed, we can tell, but like, you're here all the time. This is a nice restaurant. Like, where the hell's your wife? Where's your girlfriend? I'm like, oh, they couldn't make it.
They couldn't make it.
they're not here enjoying the food, and
Damn, I'm Chinese food also. That chopstick is that why? Yep.
I like me my Chinese food.
Oh, I forgot. I won't touch the meat. Okay, I'll touch it. I wish this was better. It's weird.
Yeah, I wish I had something else to give you.
It's okay, I brought this specifically because I knew you wouldn't. And it's not your responsibility to feed me. You know?
Well, if I had food, I'd give it to you,
But
but I ate it.
I just bought groceries for my ex-husband. Filled his freaking coffers, so I'm just gonna eat there. Eat all his food. Man, you caught me packing when you messaged.
I've been meaning to message you like 2 months ago, but just never did.
Weren't you just at my house 2 months ago?
It was a couple months ago.
I put a post up on the Facebook to say that I was in Eugene, in the Eugene area or whatever.
Where do you put that post up?
I just put it up on Facebook.
Oh, like your Facebook?
Like Facebook Subliminal, no, the Dread page.
Oh.
I don't know if it posts to Instagram though, but I will let you know like the next time it's like around the time where you're supposed to be getting back in.
Oh, okay.
I'll just message you and let you know like, oh hey, I'm in Eugene. If you want to catch me while I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll work out that way.
I have a hair on my lip that is sticking out in my line of vision. And I can see it and it's driving me nuts. I thought it was my nose ring shining in the light. But no, it's in fact a hair on my lip. Getting old is so cool.
I haven't found the pleasure in it yet.
You know, I actually really do like it. I would not ever go back to being in my 20s. You couldn't convince me to go back to that time in my life. I would literally look for this time. I would just sit and fawn over this time. Just wait for the time, you know, just like, oh, just past time. And then I'd accidentally fuck up and not be able to get myself here in this exact way again. No, I like that.
Yeah,
I like being older.
yeah. I was just in the islands in my 20s and it was just a lot of fun. I was ripped the whole time and beaches and babes and living with beautiful women and it was good times.
I have my kid, and he's literally the coolest fucking person I've ever life. I really am so glad that I had him because I don't know, like when I turned 30, I realized like Heather, if you don't like like, I kinda had, I didn't have him until I was 30, so like, I went through like a lot of fun. And waited. But I realized, like, if I don't have a kid, like, what is any of it for? Like, what was any of it for? Just to feel things? Or what? So, like, I guess it was my biological clock started tick-tocking really hard. And I'm glad that I did it. I kind of wish that I had done it a little sooner, but I like dedicating my life to someone else, you know? I was so selfish. I realized how selfish I was, and I don't know, I like being alone better than being a single chick.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the want for it.
But this isn't for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just love to travel
Mm-hmm.
too much, and like
I don't recommend you go out and have a kid, you know, like you should totally do what makes you happy, you know. But I was like sitting in Florida, I owned a business, I was going to work every day and just like, you know, the monotony of just like, what was all this for? Like, why am I working so hard for what? To save money for what? To buy, we already had everything, we already had a house, you know, we had everything. We'd already achieved all the levels, you know? So it's like, where do we go from here? What is that game?
Clash
Plants vs. Zombies?
of Clans.
Oh, dude, everybody plays that game. It's really good.
Well, it's
Do you
just
like win money or something?
no. I've been playing it for over 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, recently, like, I've been seeing, you know, content creation stuff. I get, like, invitations and stuff. There have been so many invitations for Clash of Clans stuff. And I've seen a lot of content creators making videos about it.
Yeah, people do. You know, I've never understood how people could do that when there's for a game that has like so many people playing it. There's very limited stuff you can do. So, me and I'm just in a clan that I've been in a Guam clan that I've been with for over 10 years. It's a bunch of cops and lawyers and businessmen and one doctor.
The boys grew up.
Yeah, kind of thing. No, they're all older than me, but yeah, it's just like a it's our phone game.
Well, don't make my questions stop you from playing.
Oh no,
Enjoy yourself.
no. I was finishing my second and last battle for the day, so I'm limited to 8 battles. It's just
Because you're not paying for that shit?
No, it's
Did you get the left tiny bit?
the top league. You're only allowed to do 8 battles per day.
Sorry, I just looked over your head. Sorry about that.
No worries. I enjoy it.
Call my kid and see what he's eating for dinner. And if I'm gonna dinner when I get home.
Well, you said you're driving south?
No, not today. I am gonna stay back at his house here in town until tomorrow morning. I'll leave in the morning. Get all my shit packed tonight though and get ready to head out. I'm not looking forward to it. My dog is very, very hard to get in the car and like it's Congress. And so I literally have to, he's like 100 pounds and I have to literally pick him up, like do a full squat and like put my arms under his legs and scoop him up and pick him up to here and walk him to the car because he will not get in the fucking car. It takes 2 people. I'm a little nervous about it. also really anxious about going back to the property all by myself because Elliot is going to stay with his dad because it's his dad's turn to have him. I'm nervous about leaving my son behind for some reason. I don't want to leave him behind. I don't know, like, been having like paranoia, I guess. He's getting bigger and doing more stuff, so, you know, more things to worry about. Yeah, actually, can you move the head just slightly to your ear to shoulder just a little bit? That, just like that. Perfect. So yeah, I'm just anxious a lot. I think it's because I'm in such a state of survival all the time that I'm just like neurotic, just about everything, because I have not been able to relax and get myself out of survival mode. But like, I've been exercising. I've been going to the gym. Well, I went to the gym yesterday for the first time, but I've been doing like home gym stuff for like maybe 2 months now. And I've been really not fucking up on it. Like I've been really sticking to it, and I've seen a lot of results. So it's fueling me to keep going, and I don't know, just
I'm always surprised I can still do 10 pull-ups. I did 10 pull-ups the other day.
I can't do a pull-up yet. I'm getting there. I'm almost there.
I mean, I never do them, and it was like, oh, I can still do 10. Sweet.
Well, like, I'm trying to essentially find dopamine enough to keep me alive, you know, so that I don't off myself. Because I've been it's been really bad. I've been very, very in a dark place.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's bad. I honestly, money is 100% the problem in my whole life, is money. If I had enough money to meet my basic needs and just physically get myself off that property, like I want to sell everything, but I can't sell my bus until I can get my shit out of the bus. Can't get my shit out of the bus, so I have a place to put the shit. I don't have any money to fucking rent any shit or do any shit, you know? So money is 100% the problem in my entire life, and a lack of it, rather. I've decided that, like, even though I don't have the money to really do anything about anything yet, I'm not going to achieve anything, like, just sitting and wallowing in my own misery. So, like, I have got to find some way to pull myself out of an absolute depressive funk. And with that, whereas I can't change my situation, I can't change my scenario, I can't change anything except for I could exercise furiously. You know, like, it's like being in prison. You know, like, what is there to do in a prison cell? Work out.
Read and work out.
That's what I do a lot of. So that's really where I'm at, is that I've just been furiously I'm trying to, like, get my spirit back, my aura, my energy, myself. It's gone, like, or it's been hiding, or it's been so dissipated from all of these, you know, stressful shits going on, and living on that property alone, and the constant fear of, like, what happens if my power station goes out? What happens if I can't get water? And, like, I've had to find out what happens. You know, it sucks just as much as I thought it would, and it's scary, and it's intimidating, and I'm just over it. And I'm gonna get off that property one way or the fucking other. You know what I mean? And I don't want to end up in a stretcher, because, like, I care about the fact that my son would be missing out his mother. Like, that's a huge thing, you know? But, like, what am I supposed to do? You know, like, I can't have him like that. I can't do anything for him. I can't, like, take him places. I can't do anything. It's always like, oh, no, I'm sorry, buddy, I can't afford to do that now. Oh, no, I'm sorry, buddy, I can't take you here because I can't, the car's not running well enough, and you know, it's always a no, I'm sorry, buddy. And I am sick to death of saying that to my son. I am so sick of having to tell him no, because I don't have the money, or I don't have the ability to literally leave my property. Because, like, oh, the chickens or the dog will get out, or, you know, I have to make sure everything is fed and kept cool. And yeah, I'm over it. I can't do it anymore. I can't live like this anymore. It's completely taken away the person who I love so much of myself. And it's turned me into, like, a neurotic jerk version of myself that I don't like. And so I'm desperate to try and change that. I don't like being angry all the time. It sucks. And that's like not who I am at all, you know? I'm a fucking happy-go-lucky fucking golden retriever of a person, but when you don't have your basic needs met and you're under a lot of, like, I can't help it. I don't know what to do. I'm so frustrated. I fucking melt down. And I don't like it. My son doesn't deserve it. So, just gotta do everything I can to get myself the fuck out of there. If I could win, I'm like, not even joking, I bought like a scratch off and I've won all my money back. I've contributed $0 in the grand scheme because I've won everything I've spent back, but I'm praying with God that I win, like, I hit just big enough to like meet some fucking important needs. Like if I could even win like 10 grand, dude, that would just change my life, you know? So I'm just really hopeful that like I win the lotto or something, or like a video does well, or you know somehow social media gets back to a place where I can actually make money, or I can go back to doing dreadlocks. You know, if I wasn't stuck on the freaking property, think of how many times I could have done your hair, you know, and earned money, but was not able to. You know.
Yeah.
How many times have I been like, no, I'm sorry, dude, I can't leave the property, you can't do that, you know? So, like, I've lost out on so much money, you know, and this is my career. This is what I'm, like, really good at, you know? And I can't do it. I can't even, it's like a creative outlet for me, and I can't do it. Because nobody really wants to go all the way fucking out there. Understandably so.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking about it the other week. Even driving down there,
But it's paying the fucking ass. Yeah, that's why I don't get as much work. And so if I could just literally get myself off of that property and get myself to a more, like, I'm like a stagnant lymph pipe or something, you know? I need to get the fluids flowing. Because just, ugh. But it's, you know, it's working. The gym stuff is working as far as I'm concerned. You know, I'm still alive for that matter, so it's obviously working to some degree, and I'm very much enjoying seeing, you know, my quads and my hamstrings grow. I really want strong knees. I want to be able to like function as an old person. So
yeah, make sure to play a lot of tennis. And,
yeah, I just want to keep my body greased, you know. But I want to weightlift. I want to be like, I want to really get like, kind of like.
a little bulkier.
Yeah, because I'm like way too skinny. And so I just want to, and this, because was heavy in 2018 or whatever, like I have all this like skin that I just need to fill out. I want to fill it with muscle.
Yeah, get some protein shakes.
I did.
And truffle-only sandwiches.
Well, I cut that, you know? I was like, okay, what's the most protein thing I could get that's not hot, icky 7-Eleven food? Okay.
Yeah, beef jerky and
Cheese.
weird cheese. It's my go-to Gatorade or Powerade. It's cheaper.
Yeah, so I'm trying. I've definitely noticed a lot of results in my legs. Like my legs have immediately bounced back to where they were when I was younger. Like when I was like in my 20s, the muscles in my legs look the same. When I look down, I can see the like muscle here stick out, and I like that.
Yeah, I've already missed hiking with my 50-pound weight vest, but thankfully hiking with that for 10 years.
Dude, I literally have just been doing things like this, like I was on the edge of the couch, like this. This exercise with the weights right here, forget about it.
Oh yeah.
Forget about it. It was your core, your back of your legs, your hamstrings, whatever, the quads, everything. I got on one of those machines yesterday. I don't know what it's called, but the one where you sit down and you push the thing away from you, or you push your seat up. It's like one of those leg machines. You just do this, you know, essentially the whole time. I got on one of those, and I think I might have fallen in love. I really liked that machine, and I essentially what I was doing on that machine was something I have not been able to find out how to do at home, which is work out the other parts of my leg. And there was another machine where you have to like, you start out with your knees bent and you straighten your leg out, and it literally only works this muscle in the back of your leg. Holy frick, Tony. I didn't realize that muscle gets so unused in normal things. I gotta do that shit more. Little leg raises or whatever. I want strong, muscular legs. I want to have a really strong glutes and core.
Gotta do those stairs.
Dude, I do so much stuff like that. Yeah.
The stair machine and
Yep, I do so much stuff like that.
bring a little 5 pound ankle weights and go on a stair machine.
So I
It'll make
do.
it so much harder.
I've been doing
work.
like those deadlifts with like 40 pounds, where you do like this and you just like this. Oh my hip just popped. Literally this shit right there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at that. Look at these muscles.
Strength.
They're tiny still, but like toned, you know what I mean? Like the muscles are still relatively small, but the shape is there. And that's what makes my eyes happy. Yeah, exactly. See, I want muscles like that.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Hiking the mountain over and over again.
I feel like I can literally have an entire dreadlock right here.
I know, there's like a whole thing there.
Do you have any old dreadlocks? Did one of them fall out or something that we could use? It's too thin, I think.
It's there's a whole bunch of hair
Because
there.
like, I feel like I could totally put hair right here. I don't have your texture or your color on me, so I can't like make it out of thin air. But that
It's very,
save your broken pieces. I'll sew them all together and make one long dreadlock, okay? And then I'll put one there next time I see you.
I think the last one I left at the restaurant I was at.
Well, don't do that. Just make sure to grab them.
It's like, here's just an extra tip.
Gross. Literally the tip of your hair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I could marry it to this one for now. I don't like that, but no, I can't do that. Dude, there's a whole dreadlock. How'd this happen?
The hair's just showing up. I think it's just like from all the, it's just popped out of the other dreads. I'm not
No,
sure.
dude, it's like no new hair.
Yeah, just showing
What
up.
are you doing? Are you taking vitamins or not?
No vitamins. Just a lot of salmon.
Alright, well I'm gonna try and just break it up between these dreads that surround it so it doesn't look so funky.
I know, it is very funky. I've been hiding it.
Well, how do you hide fucking 1-inch hairs? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try and hide them. I'm gonna try and blend them with the 3 dreads around it, and then seriously, try to encourage some of your dreadlocks to fall out. You know what I mean? The tips, just encourage them a little bit extra. And then save it. And then I will take like 2 or 3, that's all I need, 2, really. 2, maybe 4-inch long ones would be perfect.
I have a bag of dreadlocks at, I think it's in North Carolina.
Well, that
maybe.
does me no good right now.
Oh, where did I bring them up here?
But if you can think of any dreadlock stuff that you got laying around, that'd be great, because I could totally whip you up a dreadlock right now.
No, I don't think I have any.
Right, well save your tips, don't throw them away, seriously, because that's like right in the front of your face. That is like that's a big deal, you know? You can have a whole ass other dreadlock right there.
Yeah, it's very
Think
weird.
about that. So nice. Oh, I brought some stuff for you to try too.
Oh, like little tools.
It's castor oil, and I just want to try it and see if you like it. Because I got it from the TikTok shop or whatever, like they sent it to me to try, and so I just want to know what you think about it. I've been asking people to do their hair, see if they want to try it out. You ain't got stuff. But yeah, it's castor oil, and then there's the other one is it's biotin. It's got a little bit of minoxidil in it, and it's supposed to like regrow hair, like because of the biotin and all that stuff. It's supposed to, it's a regrowth serum or something, but it's not like full on Rogaine or whatever.
Mm.
Did you know that the 90s girlies are regrowing their overplucked eyebrows using Rogaine?
I did not know that.
I didn't either till today. They have literally taken Rogaine and using a spoolie like for your mascara and putting it on their eyebrows, and it's really working to like regrow all those like Drew Barrymore freaking upside down smile lines. Pretty exciting stuff. Fucking technology, man. Rogaine's been out for like 40 years, right?
I remember seeing it 20 years ago.
Oh, I'm so excited to go home and play my scratch offs.
I've been thinking about getting one of those.
Get the bingo ones or the crossword ones. They're fun. They're like actually fun. You know, it's not just like, oh, scratch, win, and lose. No. It's like an actual game, and it takes you like a little time, you know, so it's actually occupying your time instead of just like wham bam.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wham, bam, slam. Thank you, ma'am.
And you don't even win nothing, you know?
That was one of my mottos in high school.
If you win stuff, it's more fun when you play a game. You know, it's like you feel like you actually count. We're almost done.
I feel it. Yeah, you're going through it.
Dude, I don't know what happened, but like, I have gotten so much faster lately. And I'm not cutting corners, I'm not doing nothing, you know, I would literally never, but like, I'm not doing anything different. I just think that maybe the little break, because you know, I told you I was semi-retired, you know, I was like kind of done, I guess, because I thought I was going to be homesteading. But I think that because I missed it, and because I'm so grateful for the skill, I'm appreciative of the fact that I'm, you know, some in demand. You know, people want to hire me to do their hair and shit. You know, I think it's like giving me a little bit extra, breathe a little life into me when it comes to this stuff. Because I don't know, since the last time I saw you, every job I've done has just been like chef's kiss. Like no issue. I'm not even stabbing myself. And that's really something. Because usually I stab myself multiple times. You know? Stabby sucks.
Yeah, don't want that.
No, especially when it's like not necessarily you or whatever, but just like a person's hair grease in your wound under your nail. You know? Not fun. That skin place. There's stuff on the tool. Okay. Okay. Not really interested. I love you and all, but I really appreciate not. How are you parting it? Straight back in the middle? I don't remember.
No, the top ones kind of just
Straight
go
back?
straight back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure to do them so they fall in the correct spaces. Kerchief for a first technique or something. Where's mine?
I'm not sure, probably.
Alright, so you're comfy?
Oh yeah, just this chair sucks.
Yeah, just sit so you're like most comfy. You don't have to do anything special for me. Because I'm working on the top of your head, so you just get comfortable for it.
Alright, that's worse for now.
You can even lay on the couch if you want and lay your head on that arm, and I can just do the top of your head when she's laying down. If you want to get comfortable. Because, I don't know how I do that.
We will suffer through it.
I want to get one of those chairs that, like, it's like one of those kind of old-fashioned barber chairs that, like, lean the person back. Those are the chairs for the dreads, man. I hurt your head. I'm pulling you back. It happens always. The slow lean. Got that hair blended through
Such a giant piece.
for now. I mean, I could totally make a whole dread out of that. When it falls out again, unless it might be just long enough to hang in there, but if it falls out again out of those 3 dreadlocks, I diversified it through. Make me a dreadlock out of that. Hip popped again. It's a good.
Hey, you need to go to the hot tub. My hip used to pop out like every morning. And one day it kind of stopped.
Dude, I discovered I have what they call rib flare, and so the bottoms of my ribs apparently stick out and cause me to have like a barrel chest. And apparently that's not normal, and you can totally fix it.
Okay.
You like a square pillow like that one over there on the floor, or like a small square pillow, fold it in half, or like a foam roller. Something that's gonna give you some big firmness. And you put it like right here in your lower rib area, and you get on your knees and put your hands on the ground, like on all fours or whatever, and then when you breathe in, you push this is on your ribs or whatever, and then you breathe in and you breathe into the top of your spine. And when I say that, I felt air go in a place that I have never felt. I didn't know that we're supposed to breathe like that. I apparently have been like a stomach breather my entire life. And apparently that's not how we're supposed to breathe. We're like supposed to breathe up and in here. And it can cause your shoulder to have a lot of pain and your hips too, because you know everything's domino chain and everything's connected, but it causes like internal rotation because your scapula can't move properly in that area. I've been having this pain in my shoulder for like 10 years. Couldn't figure out what's going on. Tried everything on the planet to get rid of it. And then discovered this. Boom, problem solved. And like instantly results. Like as soon as I stood up. I have like a feminine rib area now, like where it was like, I was very broad chested before. So much better and faster at my job. It's because I'm working out.
It does change a lot. It's a lot of mental.
It's making it so my body is like doing the things like more efficiently. About that time of day, sun's getting that harsh, windy stuff to it. It's definitely dinner time.
You got the whole energy. Let's go to poker night.
You can do it. You can do it.
It's like a 15-minute power nap. Find some kind of dish.
Chinese, Panda Express,
Care about
the most
our
authentic of
stomach. I
Chinese
care about
foods.
our stomachs a little more than that.
I'm really craving like those yakisoba noodles and like the teriyaki sauce. So I think I want to go to, what is that place called? It's a food truck over in that beer garden. It's like a Lani Moku. That's what it's called. Lani Moku. And they have the absolute best teriyaki chicken noodle combo ever. It's like the texture of the noodles is perfect, the flavor of the sauce is perfect, it's so good. Hopefully it is still good, like it was when I first went there, and went there regularly, because they gotten big. They have like a second location, so hope they didn't like try to make more money or whatever. Okay, sit straight normal. Look. So beautiful. Great, I gotta take after photos.
Do you have a Zelle account?
Hold on, I'll see you guys later. Where's the chair? Where's the after?